Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? What's up, Geo, Cryo, Spartan, T-Spin? I think I just said Geo. Gino, my bad. How are we doing, lads? Alright, let me post. Let's see if this Discord bot wants to work for me. My Discord command has been naughty lately for some reason. I don't know why. I'll have to get that fixed. I guess I'll manually post it. Like a scrub. Imagine posting your own links. It's crazy. Oh, go up there. There we go. There we go. I just posted my links real quick. Give me a moment. In copy. In paste. All right. It was me, Geo. Yes. You're gonna have to rename yourself Geo now. Sorry. Been spoken. Oh shit! I need to try something. I need to make sure I still have stream alerts because my Streamlabs Ultra ran out. And technically, I was actually using... I wasn't using Streamlabs to stream, but I was using them for some of my chat features. Let's... Ah, shit. I think that just... Thank you, Flame, for the follow. Fuck! I think that just confirmed it, though, that it doesn't work. Because that is not what my follow was. Oh no, you seem like a bot. Sorry. Anyways, dude. Helza, thank you for the follow.
Hello there.
Hello there. Fuck, dude. All my I think all my stuff was reset. Also, how you doing, Don? Yeah, the first guy was definitely a bot. All right, well, thanks for helping me get closer to 2,000 followers, bot. So, am I not able to customize this anymore, bro?
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
Like, am I fucked? No, you can still... I'm so confused. Hold on. You can still upload stuff. They reset all of my noises. The one I was using must have been a premium one. Fuck, dude. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm not paying for Streamlabs Ultra because I literally don't use almost anything from their features, and I'm not going to pay like $120 a year, whatever it is. I should be able to at least change this, though.
You have joined the Codex.
Okay, yeah, because that's a custom noise. No, nobody just said, by the way. That was me playing that noise on purpose. I do need to preview this, though. Okay, that was fake, by the way. What you just saw was a fake. That was a test. What the hell are all these subscription settings, dude? What in the... Alright, about to do another test here. Test Twitch, so... Why is it not doing the noise that I just said to do? Am I having a stroke? Oh, fuck, dude. I gotta figure out how to set this up again for free somehow. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? All of the cool noises that I just set up the other day just got fucked because it happened. I happened to do it a few days before my Streamlabs Ultra ran out, and Streamlabs Ultra was what all the noises were coming from. Bro, I'll figure it out some other time. I'll figure it out. I'll try to figure it out tomorrow before stream or something. We're just gonna have to deal with the generic noises today, I guess, if anybody subs or follows. Highly unfortunate. We'll survive. I'm gonna go do my weekly purchases. We will rebuild. Correct. Don't be a Zol. Don't be a Zol. Or a kick gun. Alright, melee, pistol, based. Thank you, Paula Dean. Oh, let me go turn some music on. I forgot. My bad. My bad. That's too loud. Would it be a Codex stream without me forgetting to turn the music on for 10 minutes? Add them to the pile. Yeah. Thankfully, I got good ones this time. It would be nice if you could actually choose the two that you want. Like, you can still only buy 2 ribbons a week, but when you go to buy it, it pops up saying, like, which kind of ribbon would you like? And it lets you, you know, choose the category. So if you wanted to, you could buy, you know, 2 melees, 2 pistols, or a rifle and pistol, or a melee and a kick gun if you feel like it, or... That way you would never have to get ones that aren't good. It's not like that would be game breaking. It's only 2 a week, man. Whoops, strong category. I'm finally selling off my glaive sets for, unfortunately, too cheap. Only 70 plat each, but I figured now would be a good time to offload all these 25 glaive sets that I have and reconvert this platinum into flipping arcanes. Will I remember to spend my ribbon slivers this week? Who knows? I always spend my slivers. Daylight robbery. What, I'm getting robbed or the other guy's getting robbed? Because I'm selling it for like the cheapest price. 70 is like the minimum. It works out in my favor though. If you're saying that I'm getting robbed, it works out in my favor still, because if I convert. Okay, so that still works. That redeem still works. Making plan games, spending plan. Yeah, real. Real. Oh, does the do the giveaways still work? Because my giveaways are through. Streamlabs Ultra 2, actually. I'm pretty sure they. Okay, they do. Thank God. You know how fucking awkward that would be if I couldn't do a giveaway right now? I just started 5 minutes on the clock! Exclamation mark raffle in Twitch chat for a chance to win an Omniforma bundle. Only on Twitch chat, by the way. So for those of you watching on YouTube Vertical, for example, hop over to Twitch. If you are watching on Vertical, I already have my Twitch linked in there. So check it out if you want to watch full screens as well. Thank God the bot still works. But I don't know what features I was actually getting from Streamlabs Ultra, to be honest. Because I haven't streamed with Ultra in like over 6 months. I switched over to OBS. But I was still using some of their features like noises and alerts and stuff. Because like I said, all my alerts got fucked by my Ultra sub ending. Alright, let's go to Teshin. Anybody on right now? What's up, Aquario? How you done? Where was I going? Strata Relay. Strata Relay is best relay. Just saying, fight me on it. Gonna buy a set just to sell for profit? Do it. I don't care. Do it. Flip me. Nice fashion. Appreciate it. I was playing Chroma last night because it was one of my options for the Elite Deep Archimedia. We had some of the easiest weeklies this week, my team. Oh, man, did we murder the ETA. Kick gun ribbon. Oh my God, what a great deal. Oh, really? You got all the loot? Yeah, did the EDA, the ETA, the Archon, and the Netrocell last night. So all my weeklies are done in terms of missions. I just gotta do my my calendar now, which is what I might go work on in a moment here. Let me go to Yanta here. Yanta should be my last weekly store. Or no, Acrithis. Gotta go see Acrithis. Now that I actually have some clamps thanks to this event. What I do need is a fuckload of weapon access adapters because I've spent all my money, all my standing on helping new players. Yeah. What game, bro? What's up, Ajax? How you doing? This is Warframe. It's like Destiny, but if it was actually good. It's also free to play. You should definitely check it out. It's the best free to play game ever made. Shit looks lit. It is lit. Wait until you see the gameplay. You have a stash of pinions for the Kuva? Yeah, I'm running a bit low. I only have like 40 left, but yeah, I have some pinions. I had like 250 opinions at one point. Oh, this guy's a founder. This guy's a founder. He's got the founder glyph. Guys, am I gonna have to turn off my Warframe market if I want to actually play the game? This guy's a founder. Should have given it to him for free. Nerf Oberon? Real? I really hope they do a Founders program for Soulframe. I will buy whatever the most expensive pack is without even thinking about it. Thank you for the follow. Deval, sorry for the super generic follow pop-up. I just recently lost all of my noises on my stream, all of my custom noises. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn off my Warframe market because this is gonna be non-stop. Sold an Athadai. Does anyone even play Oberon? No. Who is that? What frame is it? I'm playing as Chroma.
One hour later.
I laughed when he said Destiny, but it's good. Yeah. Rip event vendor after the arcane is nothing to buy. Yeah, it's annoying. Guys, is there an alternative way to get the chlorophyll melee besides Warframe? I mean, not aside from the actual in-game way to get it. No, not really. Credits looking real low. Yeah, it's because I have been buying so many fucking arcanes, bro. I spent like 20 mil credits on trades, just trade tax. Where was I going? I feel like I was doing one more thing. No, I already went to Yont. Oh, Akrathis. I need to go to Akrathis. You know, let's also do my daily Cetus standing. Is Loki Prime a frame I should be bothered about farming? You can't farm Loki Prime right now because he's vaulted, but when he gets unvaulted, yes, I would farm him. At least for the mastery. You get a Profit Taker Codex? I'm a lot better than the average player, yes. I'm not a speedrunner, no, if that's what you mean. I can't do it in like 60 seconds, if that's what you mean, but yes, I'm much faster than the average person is at it. No trading in my chat. Go to Warframe Market, please. You grinding shards? Am I grinding shards? What do you mean? Archon shards? I'm always grinding Archon shards. Profit Taker still the best credit farm? Pure credit speed-wise. Probably no. I'm pretty sure that the Legasite harvest, the Legasite capture mission is faster for purely credits. You do still have some advantages in Profit Taker though. Like for example, you get the Charisma Toroids every time you beat it. And you can convert those directly into platinum, essentially by buying Magus Melt Arcane sets from Little Duck, so you also get some platinum on the side. How do I make Warframe fun? My beginning of playing it, though. Well, if you care about the lore, I mean, really, enjoy pay attention and enjoy the quest. A lot of people play Warframe acting like it's just some fucking mobile game where there's, no story, just gameplay, you're just clicking on stuff. The story is actually really good in Warframe, especially the deeper you get into it. There's one reveal in particular that happens fairly early on in the game that'll, if you're paying attention to the story, it'll, blow your mind. You guys in chat know what I'm talking about. The reveal. So that would be one of the main ways I would say could help you enjoy the game, as opposed to just purely grinding through mechanics. Just go at your own pace, make your own goals. Follow the new player path. It's pretty. They've really streamlined the process of starting Warframe these days. It's like a completely night and day different experience, different game basically when it comes to being a new player. Back when I started in 2015, it was a much rougher experience. These days, it's really streamlined, much more pleasurable intro to the game. A lot less pointless grind, basically. No, Aquaria, you cannot get the ship in the market. It's a Prime skin. The skin that I have is the Prime skin for the base ship, which is available from the Valkyr Prime accessories pack. So Valkyr Prime, when she gets unvaulted in Resurgence, it should be with her, unless they decide to pair with somebody else. It costs real money. It costs Regal Aya, basically. Shout out to Coptering, if you know, you know. The classic OG Coptering. Thank you for the follow, Vigilant. Thank you. Glad for explaining. You're going to be the first Warframe streamer YouTuber for me. I'm honored. Hopefully you enjoy my content. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, open these ribbons. Let's open these ribbons, see if we get anything spicy. What did I get? A ribbon and a melee and a pistol ribbon? Yeah, watch me get like a Okina and a dual tox right now. Get 10 kills in a row while wall dashing or wall latching without touching the floor. Okay, Araxia maxing is what that ribbon's saying. Kill 4 enemies with headshots. Okay, well I can do both of those at literally the same time. So I will not pay to open those. Alright. Literally just throw on Araxia. And it's that easy. It's literally that easy. Let's just go to the Cuba Fortress. He's getting a Thalys ribbon. We'll see. I got a Thalys and a Cyotid, new secondary at the same time. Imagine. Nice, almost up with 9. Yeah, I am almost up with 9 wave. Oh shit. The raffle! I always forget to fucking. I wish the raffle was automated. I have to go manually end it for it to choose the winner. The winner is Dawn Machine. Dawn Machine, hopefully you're still here. Sorry about the delay on the raffle. Thank you for the reminder, Gino. Just hit 980 followers. We're so close. We're so close. Also, Real, thank you for the follow. Very much. I forgot about the Toxin Nova, bro. This is actually making hot headshots a little harder, to be honest. Because everybody's getting Nova'd, bro. There we go. We're good. We're good. But I got 4 headshots, right? I'm pretty sure I got 4 headshots. I'm pretty sure we're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Araxia maxing. It's that easy. I just need your in-game name, Don. Your Warframe name, and I send it to you right now. Last beginner question. What Warframe do you consider worth buying for best DPS, or is the best DPS not worth that much? Buying? You can farm every frame in the game, just so you know. The only frames that you can't actively farm are currently what's called vaulted prime frames, and even they come back eventually. All of the regular frames in the game. If you're looking at the market as a new player, I know the game looks like it's pay to win, but it's actually not. Everything that you see in the market can be acquired for free somehow, and at some time you can get blueprints to craft it yourself or to attain it yourself in some way. So I just want to make sure you know that first. But if you do want to buy Warframes, the only frames that you should really buy are primarily vaulted prime frames, which means prime Warframes. Thanks, bro. I would waste resources. Yeah, it's a common new player mistake, and it's not really your fault. It's more so the fault of, honestly, they shouldn't design the market this way. What did I get? Nephri Ancestra, terrible. Backwoods, thank you for the sub. I'm really annoyed that my sub noise is not custom anymore, but yeah, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that greatly. Yeah, buy is in trade from players. Sorry, I should thank you for Don. When I say buy prime stuff, I mean from another player. Are you on right now? Twerksa? Are you in game right now? Because if you're in game right now, I'll actually give you some shit. Speaking of giving away stuff, let me do this Omni giveaway here. There we go. There you go, Don. Faker or Chovy? I have no idea what that means, to be honest. Faker or Chovy? What? What does that mean? Let's not tell jokes about terrorists in chat. Yeah. Gonna put you a little 1 minute time out there just to get rid of that message. Let's not tell jokes like that. Anyways, do you use an MMO mouse? I do not. No, I'm using the G502 Lightspeed mouse. All right, there's a lot of chats right now. The Sestra does have an Incarnate, yes, so Sestra's actually not bad of a pool. You're right. It's not terrible. Oh, there's so many chats. Hold on. Yes, you do, the new, what was it? You do get Valkyr Prime for free for watching TennoCon, so Twerksa and anybody else doesn't already know. Make sure that on July, I think it's 19th, make sure that you watch TennoCon with a linked Twitch account. You will get a free Prime Warframe. Even if you already have Valkyr Prime, she also comes with a Warframe slot. So at worst, you get a free Warframe slot. YouTube chat be wilding? Yes, slightly. But Carlos, how you doing? chatting on both to be confusing. I'm chatting on both to be confusing. That's crazy, bro. Tell them about as soon as the ads hit. Now they'll never know. Yeah, I'll say it again after the ads come back. Is this Warframe in game? This is indeed Warframe. Yes. Completely goated game. Let me go actually roll the Cestor, I think. A little bit. Roll the Cestor. That's actually not... Oh, that's actually not a bad pull right off the bat. Crit damage, electric reload speed. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. Let me go refresh myself on what the Cestor does. Why does this say locked requires evolution? My evolution 1. What? What are you talking about, dog? Why does my first evolution, which is just allowing it to evolve, say that it's locked? What? Critical chance increases uninterrupted fire. Yeah, this thing's just a generic weapon. It just... If I had this one, increase... I'm thinking of the Dara. That's the one that has the crit for status one. This one has status for crit. Increase base status by 30% up to current critical chance up to 40%. Okay. Yeah, so it would just like generic Riven stats, basically. Have you beaten Yanis, Captain Vor with Araxia? If you have, could you run some tips on the second half of the fight? I have not, unfortunately, because I am a scrub. I'm a scrub. Why'd you sell your 11 Form of Gyre? It was a Twitch subscription challenge for hitting 100 subscribers. I had to. I'm a man of my word. People spent real money on that, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie to all my peeps, my followers. Yeah, this very first roll that I got is not even bad, aside from having no negative. Yeah, I need to go beat Yanis 4. I still need to beat Apex, if I could speak, tank. I need to do the Apex tank with all the hex frames. I need to do the Yanis Vor with all the whatever his... I don't know. I don't even know what his frames are. I think one of them is Hildren, for example. And I need to do the 60 eyes with all of its frames. I've done those two bosses. I've just never done the frame challenge versions of them. You know, where you have to play a certain frame solo and whatnot. I've done the 60 eyes fragmented one like uncountable times with Titania, for example. Fire rate and multi-shot. This is just a juiced up version of Lethal Torrent right here. 170% multi-shot. I think I'll take that for now, actually. It's like Lethal Torrent on cocaine. Volta, thank you for the follow-up. Man, these generic pop-ups make me so fucking sad, dude. I just got some cool shit set up, and then I lose my Streamlabs Ultra sub, and it ruins everything. Is it shocking now? Yes. That reminds me, so many people on the how to do enough damage video told me that I explained multi-shot incorrectly when I said that multi-shot is a chance for additional projectiles. They're like, multi-shot is actually guaranteed. What do you mean by it? I'm like, no, it's not. No, it is not. I literally explained multi-shot exactly how it works in game in that video. I don't know why there's so many comments from people that misunderstand how multi-shot works. If you have a 90%, what does 90% multi-shot mean if it's not a chance? What, you shoot 1.9 projectiles? You shoot 0.9 of an arrow? No, that's not what that means. It's 90% chance to shoot a second arrow. Did you just shoot a fucking arrow without the arrow tip at the end? Me when spreading misinformation? What, me or the people in the comments? Because again, that is how multi-shot works. It is a chance. Damage, status chance, crit chance, negative reload speed. The negative reload speed's terrible, but the other stuff's nice. What's that? Riven Dispo's very high. Hildred, Limbo, Citrine, Korra, and one other are the glyphs you can farm from him. You can also get some Dolly for your Orbiter from Yanis 4. Yeah, I need to do that. It literally even showed it not proccing that one time. What, in the video? Yeah. You can literally tell how multi-shot works by just putting on a multi-shot mod and go and test it. Like, go put on like a partially ranked Vigilante Armaments, for example, and give yourself around like 50% multi-shot. And look at how half the time you hit 2 damage numbers, and the other half the time you hit 1 damage number. It's almost like that's because it's a chance for additional projectiles. And it's the same thing if you have hundreds of percent of multi. If you have 230% multi-shot from Galvanized Chamber, for example, 230% multi-shot. That first 200% means that you're guaranteed to shoot 3 projectiles, because it's 1 projectile, and then 200% multi-shot would be a guaranteed 2 extra, so you're guaranteed 3 projectiles. And then that last 30% means you have a 30% chance at a 4th projectile. Vampire, thank you for the sub. Greatly appreciate that. Very much, thank you, thank you. Can I change that sub noise? It's really annoying that the sub noise is the same noise as the default follow noise right now. Hold on. There's already been like 2 people sub today, which is crazy. Thank you guys for the support. Let me go see if I can change that. Also, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Let me test this.
You have joined the Codex.
Okay, I think, okay. I don't know why I didn't save that the first time. It should be back to my "you have joined the Codex" noise now and people sub. I could slightly customize the... I'm gonna test this again. This is another fake one here.
You have joined the Codex.
No, that's still the generic. Oh, it would probably help if I saved it, wouldn't it? Imagine if I actually saved the settings, then maybe they would work.
You have joined the Codex.
There we go. Person's name is not even in the box. What's the point? What's the point of this black box if it doesn't put their name in it? What?
You have joined the Codex.
There we go. Jack? Wait, is that a real sub? Wait, hold on. Are these real subs or... Hold on. Jack, Dimok, Brendan Smith. Where are these coming from? Are these my test alerts? Hold on. No, those were fake. Okay, that was confusing. I don't know why that popped up multiple times. All right, let me look at chat. My bad. 2.9, Barrett, 2.1, can't believe it. Yes, change the noise. For the subs, yeah, I just did. I love spreading love and information. Thank you for the follow, Hatchy. Twitch sans Undertale. What? No, SNS. I'm talking about Twitch subscriptions, not YouTube subs. YouTube subs aren't a alert that I have active because those are free and they come in too often. If I had YouTube subs turned on, it would be all the time. I have 16,000 subscribers. That would be super annoying. I have YouTube memberships turned on though. At least they should be. I did have them on. I think I just reset my noises for it though. Okay, anyways, I'll keep this one. Critical chance, fire rate, mag capacity. Mag capacity is not useful at all. Well, no, I think you mostly use the incarnate form on this one, don't you? Yeah, the roll's not bad. The negative reload speed is really annoying though, because reload speed actually does affect the incarnate transformation. It makes you evolve slower. Punch through multi-shot, that's also wouldn't be terrible. No! Why isn't this reversed? Critical damage, zoom, negative damage. Oh, why can't it be critical damage, negative zoom? No! Bro, I missed Modern Warfare 2 days. Yeah, the original Modern Warfare 2, not the new one. I've not gotten any incarnate weapons yet, just returned to the game after a while. Incarnate weapons are very, very good. Some of the best weapons in the game. Pain of the roll is real. Damage, multi-shot, magazine capacity, unfortunately, not very useful. What am I keeping? Crit chance, status chance, damage, or damage, multi-shot, mag capacity? This one does have a negative on it. Even though the negative is bad. Sword Incarnate, yeah. Either way, it's not super ideal. I'll take the multi-shot one. Even if you could mod reload speed, or you have a evolution for reload speed, that doesn't make negative reload speed not a good thing. If it's still a negative. Like if you have a evolution giving you plus 50% reload speed, and a Riven has minus 50%, sure, that means you just have flat reload speed. But if it weren't for the negative, then you would have 50% extra reload speed. That's like 50% positive is better than 0 baseline. You would evolve faster. Like you never mitigate the downside of a Riven. It always exists. It's mitigating the amount of positive that you get at the very least. Magazine capacity, multi-shot are the best here, no. The crit damage record. Magazine capacity is not useful if you're using the incarnate form because magazine capacity does not affect incarnate forms. So it's not ideal. All right, I'm only gonna roll this to 50. We're almost done here. I might just end up keeping this. See, there's a whole lot of you watching on YouTube vertical right now. If you want a full screen experience, you can hop over to Twitch, which I have linked in the chat. Currently streaming over there as well. If you want to see everything, and if you want to watch an ad-free viewing experience, if you have perhaps a Twitch Prime sub lying around, you could drop it on the channel. Crit damage toxin. These rolls are trolling me, dude. Why is my chat not working, bro? Go to his OF. That's crazy. Last roll. Okay, it's like literally the same thing I just rolled. Whatever. Rip. Do I have enough bad ribbons to transmute yet? Let me go see. What do I got on me? Broken War, Galvacore, Nephri. I need one more because I don't really want to do. I forgot that I rolled an AX52. I got that to spare also. I also rolled a Falcor. That's right. Damn, I need one more. I don't want to do any. I don't want to do like this Utha or Spoilers or anything because I don't want to get a Kit Gun or a Zal Ribbon. These mods look busted. Yeah, there's special mods called ribbon mods. They're extremely powerful mods that you can only equip on one weapon. So you have to get it for the weapon that you want, as opposed to most mods go on, you know, like any weapon basically. How did you get that much ribbons and how long did it take? Well, I mean, a lot of it is just from the 2 ribbons that you get guaranteed each week from Iron Wake. That's over 100 ribbons a year right there. Just with your ribbon slivers. You can also just buy them for platinum. Does a Dread ribbon cost a lot? Depending on the roll it can, because there's a Dread Incarnate. Man, I wish I had another one of these to roll. Into a new one. I'll just wait, I guess. Let's roll this eggs for the 2 that I forgot that I had. Favorite off-meta primary? Crit damage in cold and with negative zoom right off the bat. Huh. That's not bad. That's not bad. Is the Phantasma off meta enough? This is actually really not a bad roll, or I could just stop right here, to be honest. Phantasma's super goated, and a lot of people don't realize how good it actually is. That's why I made a video about it. Bro, why is there 108 people currently watching. There's 163 people currently watching me on YouTube Vertical. What? Bro. What am I, a fucking superstar on YouTube Vertical now? What the fuck? What is happening? Why is... What the fuck? Why is there so many people watching on YouTube Vertical, dude? Oh my god. If you guys watching on Vertical want to help me hit my 1,000 follower goal over on Twitch, let me drop the link for you amazing peeps in there. Interaction basically with viewers. I mean, yeah, that's what I try to always do. I don't know, there's nothing different about today. Holy shit, dude. Let's see, what am I taking here? Crit damage toxin. Oh, that's not bad. Crit damage toxin, that's better than crit damage cold base, to be honest. The negative is worse though. Negative zoom is obviously a lot better than negative reload speed. But the fact that it has toxin will probably make it easier to sell. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking here? You got the charisma. I got the charisma. Slot machine go burr. Yeah, it's because it's a gambling stream. Is a Riot 848 Ribbon worth anything? Well, it is a new weapon, so thank you, Jacob, for the follow. Appreciate that. The Riot 848 is one of the newer weapons in the game, so just because of that, sometimes it's worth more. It's not a great weapon though. It's not going to be like a meta secondary. Needs 3 positives? Nah, no, it doesn't. The more positives you have, the weaker each individual one is, so it's not always better to have 3 positives. It often is, but not always. Exactly, Nis. Getting a 2x1 looks better than a 3x1 on the AX52 since it has such low dispo, yeah. Yeah, cold's not bad, because like if you want to go for a blast build, for example, it's cold and heat, so. It's also slightly more crit damage and slightly more. We'll stick with the cold, whatever. I'm only going to roll this 10 times. I'm going to roll this until, because I already have a decent roll, so I'm not going to blow a bunch of Kuva on this. So let's just do a few more rolls here. It has unlimited ammo, so you can just pile on fire rate. It does not have unlimited ammo unless you mod it in a particular way. It only has unlimited ammo if you are hip firing while using primary crux. Otherwise, that's not a true statement. Oh, the Riot. You want the Riot 848? I thought you meant the AX52. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm subbing a Warframe player with a brain. I try. Not everybody thinks I have one. If you look through my comments, there's plenty of haters. Don't worry. Best primary status weapon to take maximum advantage of the mecha mods. The Paris and Karnan. I actually recently show that in a Citrine video. If you go on my YouTube and watch my Citrine video, you'll see me use the new Citrine augment with a Mecha Cubro nuking with it. And the weapon for that is, I think I actually have a loadout. Hold on. Mecha Citrine. So the Paris Incarnate has a Incarnate evolution of increase base status chance by plus 60%, which gives it a base status chance, as in pre-modded status chance of 80%. Look at the status chance on this, especially on mine with a Riven. With my Riven, I have 597.8% stat. Reclaim Serenity, thank you for the sub. You are Chad, I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Wait, these are Twitch subs, or YouTube subs, which I still appreciate, but I need to turn those alerts off, actually. Hold on. Because there's gonna be way too many of those. Hold on. Why? Hold on. Why is YouTube subbing on? Obviously I appreciate all the YouTube subs, but that should not be a stream alert because it happens too often. That'd be really annoying. Because there's some streams where I literally get like 50 people to follow up to sub to me on YouTube. My bad. Let me turn that off. Okay, that should be off now. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah. Even if you don't have a Riven, this is my non-Riven build. 480% stats chance, which is still insane. And then when you go over to your Kubro, you can see that gives the claws, thanks to Mecha Overdrive, well over 300% or closer to 400% if you have a Riven, for example, stats chance, which is absolutely insane. Isn't Paris the better of the Incarnate bows? It depends on what you include in that analysis. Uvesh, thanks for the follow. If you include the Dread augment from Nightwave in that comparison, I think the Dread is now the better of the two. Because the Dread has access to the Unseen Dread augment from a couple Nightwaves ago. It says, become invisible for 5 seconds when you strike 3 or more enemies with a single projectile. Deal 175% more critical damage with Dread while invisible. So with this Dread augment, thank you for all the follows, guys. Greatly appreciate it. So with this augment, you're able to turn any frame invisible, which is really nice survivability buff, and it gives you more crit damage than a regular Vital Sense, for example. So it's a pretty nice little bump compared to, you know, utility-wise compared to the Paris. Had to pop it from YouTube. I appreciate that. Did I just see 600 status chance? Yes, the Paris Incarnate with my Riven has 600% status chance. How does that work? The Paris Incarnate, one of the evolutions that it has, gives it 60% extra base status chance, which means it has 80% base, which is the highest in the game by far, which is then multiplied by mods, including, you know, my Riven with status chance. That's why it's so high. The wiki says it gives you CC instead. That is true. I don't know if they ever fixed the bug with the Dread augment. It's supposed to give you 175% crit damage. If it gives you 175% crit chance instead, that's still fine because it does give you the invisibility, which is nice. Especially if you want to use Arcane Crepuscular, for example. Arcane Crepuscular gives you a flat extra 3x crit multiplier while you're invisible. So you can use the fact that the Dread, if I could speak correctly, augment turns you invisible. You could use that to your advantage to trigger Crepuscular on any Warframe for the 30% power strength and 3x crit. Then the augment effectively gives you at least 3x crit in that scenario, even if the inherent crit is bugged. Dog buffer 9,000 bout, yes. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm back. We're back. So basically, I'm new to the game. How is that much status chance good? So status chance, like crit chance, it will actually, I guess if you know, you maybe don't know about crit chance either. I was going to say status chance, just like crit chance, does have benefit. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. It's crazy. Does have benefits past 100%. If you have 100% status chance, that means that you are guaranteed to apply one status effect on every hit of your weapon, including multi-shot. So if you have a 100% status chance with a multi-shot of 3, for example, then you'll apply 3 status effects because you're hitting with 3 projectiles that each have a 100% status chance. So that'd be 3 different status effects. If you have a 150% status chance, though, for example, 150%, that first 100% of that means that you're still guaranteed to apply 1 status effect per projectile, but that other 50% means you have a 50% chance to apply a third projectile. So if you had 200% status chance, for example, you would be guaranteed to apply, 2 status. I'm thinking of 2 status effects. 100% status chance would be 1. 150% status chance would be 1 with a chance at a second. 200% status chance, for example, would be guaranteed 2 status effects. So on the Paris, for example, on my Paris build with 600% status chance, that means that every single arrow is guaranteed to apply 6 status effects per multi-shot again. So if my bow has a multi-shot of 3, for example, each of those 3 arrows has that 600% status chance. So I'm now applying 18 status effects per shot. So I could land, 18 slash procs, for example, in a single shot, if I wanted to. Mecha set and contagious bond exist also, yeah. Reason to have such high, so the reason that I have such high status on that, this is not a Paris build you actually use, guys, just to clarify. So this build here with 600% status chance nearly is 597.8 thanks to my ribbon. This is just every status chance mod that I can fit on here, basically. The reason why you want this much status chance is because if you're using a Kubro, if you go to the Kubro clause here, there's this mod called Mecha Overdrive. It says plus 60% primary weapon status chance added to companion. So 60% of the status chance from my primary is added as status chance to my Kubro. So the fact that I have insane status on my Paris is giving my Kubro insane status. If I take this, so you see right now my Kubro has 395% status chance. If I just take this one mod off, it goes down to 36%. 36.8% versus 395.5%. That is why we want so much status chance in the Paris. It's to buff the ever-living fuck out of my Kubro. That's why. It's a stat stick, yeah. The Paris is a stat stick for my Kubro. Bro talks like a tip bar during loading screens. That's fucking crazy. That's a crazy comment, bro. It's always the companion these days. Yeah, this is for a citrine build. I have a video about this on YouTube if you guys are interested, about this whole citrine setup here. Absolutely nuking with the Kubro. It's quite fun. Show me a Nidus build? You guys aren't gonna let me actually play the game, are you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Here's my Nidus build. Arcane Battery, Arcane Bellicose. Why am I using... I actually don't want to use this. I actually don't use that mod. No, I do actually, because this actually benefits Parasitic Vitality indirectly. Yeah. So yeah, here we go. This is my current version of the build. If you want to, you can Helmuth off his 4th ability. That's really the only ability you can afford to replace. I still have it on though. Love to see you use to stream with Breach Surge, Arcane Crepuscular, Harass Kubero with your build. The Harass to turn you invisible, the fact that you're invisible will be, yeah, just survivability. Arcane Crepuscular. That's yeah, because Breach Surge coded as weapon damage, so you're talking about adding the flat 3x. Well, no, you still have to make it crit. So what, with like Avenger? Because if the reason you're saying that is because Crepuscular gives weapons and the Breach Surge coded as weapon damage, it gives Breach Surge an extra 3x for multiplier. You still have to make the Breach Surge actually a crit, so you need to use like Arcane Avenger, for example, or something like that. Or no, Breach Surge has 100. Never mind, Breach Surge actually has 100% crit chance. You can make it orange crit though. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it has 100% baseline crit chance and a base, I believe 2x crit multiple. No, it has a base. What is it? It has a 100% base crit chance, but it only has a base 1x multiplier, I believe. So it doesn't usually do crit damage. So Crepuscular makes it actually do crit damage. That's what it is, I think. Show me a Nautilus companion build. I think you're trying to say Nautilus. Trying to find a good one for Excalibur. Are you saying Nautilus? I think you're saying Nautilus. This is my depending on which weapon you're using, you can use either a non-tenacious spawn build like this, which I actually don't usually use sacrifice. Hold on, there we go. I use Bright Animal Instinct. So you can benefit from both reinforced spawn and tenacious spawn. It depends on which companion weapon you're using. If you're not using a sentinel weapon that reaches at least 50% crit chance, then you're not going to be able to trigger a tenacious spawn. So you're either going to be using, a build like this with tenacious, or if you're not able to use tenacious, then just swap it out, obviously. Either way, you should be using reinforced spawn, though, because you just need to put on calculated redirection, and you have enough shields to trigger reinforced spawn, so free 60% fire rate. Very nice. Very, very nice. Arguably the best Sentinel. It's pretty goated. There's a lot of good Sentinels, though. Death Cube's a popular one. I'll go back to my main companion here. All right, guys, can I actually play the game, bro? No, I'm just kidding. I love the interaction. I love the interaction. I didn't do to my calendar though. We're definitely taking this. This buff is so overpowered, dude. Kills grant 50 shields, just makes you nearly immortal as long as you keep killing stuff. Pocket Banshee sonar. Pocket Banshee. You're talking about Helios, right? I believe you're talking about Helios. Any suggestions on the weapon I should pick for a companion to reach 50%? The weapon that you should use damage-wise is the Verglass Prime. Now, you can't reach 50% crit chance on the Verglass without a Riven, but in terms of your companion doing the best damage, you want to use the Verglass. If you just care about... Get away from my face, bug. If you just care about buffing yourself, then just use any weapon basically that reaches 50% crit chance. The best companion weapon, though, is the Verglass by far. The Verglass Prime. I'm trying to think of what an actual good one is that reaches 50% crit chance. All of my favorite ones don't reach 50% crit chance without a Riven. I don't believe. Like the Hellstrom's good for priming, but it has like no crit chance. The Tazikor is god tier. The Tazikor with this build. Here's a non-Riven build. The Tazikor with this build right here that you see on screen is so fucking goated out of its mind for support. Oh my god, it's insane, dude. Because they reworked the Tazikor to be a chaining beam. I use the Tazikor and just give up on the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, please put Shivering Contagion on your Tazikor. Use a build like this right here. If you don't have Prime Shred, then you can just use regular Shred, or you can use Vile Acceleration, that's fine. But this is Corrosive, Magnetic Radiation, and Cold, all on one weapon. And thanks to the fact that it has Cold on it, we can use Shivering Contagion, and your companion with the Tazikor will just freeze everything all around you. Because Shivering Contagion is fucking awesome. So try this out, and your Sentinel will be very good utility for you. It'll be armor stripping guys with corrosive. It'll be freezing them and making them take extra crit damage or cold. It'll be stripping their shields and making shields and overguard take extra damage to the magnetic, and it'll disable Eximus ores and making enemies fight each other with radiation. Absolutely goated support setup. You can use it on a Hound too if you want. Can you explain it like I'm 5 how breach search works? I've tried using it with a few different warframes, but I'm doing something wrong. You cast breach surge and it marks enemies within the range of your breach surge with surge energy, basically. And whenever you deal damage to the enemies, I think technically it's whenever you apply a status effect to an enemy, you have a chance to trigger a surge spark. A surge spark comes off the enemy and it seeks out nearby enemies and it hits them, dealing radiation damage for a portion of the weapon damage that triggered the surge spark. So weapons that land stronger hits will do more breach surge damage. There's ways that you can make breach surge go really insane. Breach surge, even though it's its ability, the surge spark is actually coded as weapon damage. So if you use, like somebody mentioned, if you use Arcane Crepuscular, for example, and you turn invisible somehow, if you're playing as a frame that can turn invisible, like Ivara or whatever, the flat extra 3x crit multiplier from Crepuscular, or the extra 1.2 multiplier from Tenacious Bond, actually applies to Breach Surge. Also, if you use Arcane Avenger, for example, Arcane Avenger's crit chance it will add crit chance to Breach Surge again because it's coded as weapon damage. So if you force it to have extra crit chance and extra crit damage, and you use some really high damage weapon, Breach Surge can literally do millions of damage, like constantly. It's insane. Gonna try that on Loki sometime. Yeah. What frame is that? This is Nidus. Me taking all the weapons off my sentinels when they hit 30? What? What do you mean by that? Why would you do that? You need to kill Tech Rod, okay? I can do that. What am I gonna play as? Am I gonna play as Gara? We'll see. Oh yeah, I have a... Did I figure out my current coda situation? Oh my god. I did. I've got the right antivirus on. We're cooking. You should play Gyre. Fuck you, T-Spin. Just kidding, I love you. I'm kidding, by the way, for anybody that doesn't. I'm kidding. I'm not actually saying that to him. He's trolling me because I just deleted Gyre the other day. Gyre is the only frame in the game that I don't have right now. Literally the only frame in the game that I don't have. I deleted it for a Twitch challenge, and now everybody is trolling me because they know it's my favorite Warframe. Very rude. Why my streamer so toxic? Real. I'm toxin procking the chat right now. No, I love T-Spin. He's a real one. He's a real one. Just used to back when they made you fail spy missions. What? You get a bike? You do get a bike later on in the game, yep. You do indeed. There we go. There's my high ground kills. Thank you for the follow. Xena. Situation critical. Calm down, Letty. I probably actually won't make this in time, but that's okay. I don't really need the air. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's whatever.
It's working. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
Dude, this shields on kill buff from the calendar is so fucking overpowered. It's so overpowered, dude. Like, how do you die with this? Well, the answer is toxin damage. That's the answer. Very tanky on this build, though, so not going to be a problem. Hopefully when I finish this kills challenge, it starts the next one automatically. I can rack up some of those, whatever the next challenge is. Well, unless it's not, unless it's like skulls or kills or something, then I can't do that here, obviously. All right, there we go. Tech rot done. Let's see if it tells me what the next one is. Hopefully it's ability kills. That'd be convenient. I'm not seeing any challenge pop up though, so I'm not sure. Oh, let me out. Do you have a good Dex Pixia build? Yes. I just use the, I primarily just use the generic Zada's Whisper Blast Toxin Titania setup with Archon continuity. Started farming Q weapons and it sucks so bad. Got 25% Ogres and 30% Sobek. Sorry to hear that, Chief. It makes you feel any better. The Coda grind's much better. The Kuba is probably the worst of the three grinds. What skill is that with the sword, or is it a melee? This is it's my first ability. I'm playing as a Warframe called Gara. Her first ability is called Shattered Lash. You can sweep a shard of glass in front of you, and it swipes across your screen basically and just kills everything. It is coded as a melee. That you mod it with melee mods. It's not a melee though. Are the best elements on Dual Tox, Corrosive Blast? That's what I use. It's technically I use Blast. I use Blast Electric, which turns it into Blast Corrosive when you're in the mission. Because when you land a headshot with the Dual Tox assist, it gives you temporary free toxin damage. So if you mod Blast Electric, then when you actually go into a mission and get a headshot, that electric will become corrosive because it'll combine with the free toxin, and now it becomes Blast Corrosive in the mission. So you don't need to actually mod Blast Corrosive. You just need to mod Blast Electric. There are challenges and you start manual tailor. Oh yeah, does it? Does it do that? And no, that's what am I doing? Challenges. Does it tell you the next one, or does it only tell you the current one? If this is the current one, the 250 tech rot. So that one's already done.
Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Okay, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge.
Let me out of here. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Yo. And that means the Toxicist can't use conjunction voltage. Well, I mean that's not true. If you just change the build to where if you mod for an element that already has toxin included, like if you modded viral, for example, then it would be viral electric. But I mean, conjunction voltage is usually not a very good arcane anyway, to be honest. I'm gonna go turn my Warframe market back on. I want to make some plat, bro. Oh yeah, what is the next challenge? Give me the arcanes, sure. 500. Kill 500 enemies? Why didn't that start, dude? Hello, please. Makes charging incarnates so easy. Yeah, that is true. The extra multi-shot would make the bar charge faster. Yeah. You'd be using Acuity on the dual talks? I definitely would not be. I never use Acuity on the dual talks. I think Acuity is, in most situations, just a straight nerf on the dual talks. I'd rather have multi-shot with the blast setup. Just have blast explosions go off everywhere. I noticed your latest tour build doesn't use Prime Firestorm. Is it worth dropping the talks in 66 or not? Yeah, you should use Prime Firestorm on the tour if you feel that you're doing enough damage for the content that you're doing, which with the tour you usually always are, because the Firestorm will occasionally give you extra links. So yes, you should use Firestorm. It's better to hit more people than to overkill less people. Legasite Harvest, let's do it. Yeah, especially given the fact that it's an Incarnate weapon, I would not like using Acuity because it would make the bar charge slower. Way slower. Oh, what's this? Give it to me. How do you get that cape? Real money. It's from the TennoCreate digital pack. So it costs 25 American dollars, at least. I don't know where you live. It's 25 USD. Yeah, Innervate does go hard on the dual talks. Definitely the best arcane, like you said, so that way you can use the punch through. It's disgusting how good the dual talks are with a Riven. I think the pack is worth it, Carl. You don't just get the cape, you get the cosmetics. You get access to TennoCreate Barrow, which is a version of Barrow that brings his entire inventory. So everything that Barrow has ever brought. So if you're missing literally anything, you can buy all of it from him, from that visit. You also get some Regal Aya, I think. And some Platinum, probably. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of like, you know, real... Oh, I forgot to stab them. Am I stupid? You get a lot of cosmetics and you get a lot of stuff like actually that usually costs from money. The grind 60,000 Ducats relay, real. You're not wrong. Bro just teleported? That's crazy. He's walling, he's hacking. How do you get your signed on? You have equipped? I'm gonna get that question a lot, huh? It's from the TennoCreate digital pack. It costs real money. It's $25. 25 American dollars. Nah, T-Spin, do a fuck, what's it called? Do a alchemy. Do a 50-round alchemy like Taylor and I did the other night. 4-hour-long alchemy. This shit was so goated, honestly. I'll show you my dual talks build if you want to see it. Yes, I am. Give me a sec. And yes, you're gonna get asked that question a lot. Yep, sure am. That's okay. It's fine with me. I get asked about the heirloom skins I have as well, the Frost and Mag heirloom skins that you can't get anymore. And I have to sadly explain that it's never going to be obtainable again. It's like people seeing Excalibur Prime. Oh, how do I get that? Well, you see. Bro, do you have Volt Prime? Yes, I have every frame in the game except for Gyre because I just deleted her for a Twitch challenge. Just time travel. 10 years ago wouldn't be far back enough. I played 10 years ago. You couldn't buy Excalibur Prime 10 years ago. You have to go back like 13 years. Really do level my Gara, start using her, so she's good now. Yeah, Gara's goated. When I get Volt Prime, I know it's vaulted, so it's only able to be traded or bought from the marketplace. Well, you can't buy Prime Warframes from the market. But yeah, you can trade for it. No, Fate Weaver, there's a misconception, yeah. For anybody not aware, so all heirlooms are permanent now. The Rhino heirloom is not going away. The pack to be able to buy it for real money is going away. You can always, you'll be able to indefinitely buy the Platinum pack. The only thing that's leaving is the real money supporter pack for the Rhino heirloom. The only heirlooms that were ever temporary were the first two, which were the Frost and Mag heirlooms. All heirlooms, starting with Ember and afterwards, and now the Ember and the Rhino that we currently have, are going to permanently be in the market. The only thing that they remove is the real money packs for them. You can always buy them for Platinum. So 5 years from now, you'll be able to buy Rhino heirloom. Made my account August 2018. Now I'm really playing Warframe. I've been playing for the past 3 days. Very nice. Hopefully you're having a good time. Can we see the... Oh yeah, I need to show my Dual Talks build. Somebody asked about that. My bad. Let me whip that out. That's the one that I said I was going to show. Bro looks dripped out. Appreciate it. So this is the dual pot. Here's the non-ribbon version. One sec. Here's the I use a ribbon on my build, but if you don't have a ribbon, this is what I use. It's a blast corrosive build. So in the arsenal it says blast electric, but if you read the trait here, it says headshots grant fire rate, ammo efficiency, and toxin damage. This toxin damage that you get for free from headshots will combine with the electric and become corrosive when you're actually in a mission. So this build is actually blast corrosive. I mean, I am using Pistol Elementalist for the extra blast status damage. I'm using Innervate for the free orange crits, basically. Innervate is especially nice in the dual talks because on the final evolution, it allows you to take the 3 meter a punch through evolution instead of the base critical chance evolution because you no longer need this since you're getting your crit for free from Innervate. So make sure you take the punch through evolution because since the incarnate form of the dual talks has ricochet rounds, punch through is incredibly potent because every single person that you punch through and hit with the primary shot, each of those guys will ricochet. So if you shoot one shot, but it punches through and hits 3 guys, each of those 3 guys will individually ricochet. So it's a ton of extra damage in a crowd. What build is it you eventually decide on the Lato? I don't actually know. I don't even know if I finished that. Oh yeah, hold on. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. The build was terrible before. Now it's amazing. Prime steady hands, baby. And my version of the build is with the ribbon here. I just replaced the cold mod basically with this very tasty cold multi-shot status chance negative zoom ribbon. So my dual talks are absolutely cracked out of their mind. Actually, I just realized, why am I not using... Why am I not using Convulsion? Oh, I can't fit it. No, technically the stat probably Jolt's actually better anyway for the blast weighting. So yeah, that's fine actually. Holy Ribbon, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's just a much better version of the cold mod essentially. It's basically it's twice the dual stats plus multi-shot. Yeah, I actually forgot that on my normal version of the build I replaced Prime Convulsion. Yeah, for the purposes of blast weighting, it's actually probably better to use Jolt. You'll do less upfront damage, but you'll have more reliable blast procs. So it depends on what you care about more, basically. If you use Jolt instead of Convulsion, then your weapon will have more AoE effectively. So if you wanted to have more of the blast 5-meter AoE, then use Jolt instead of Convulsion. I don't know if I even have a Leto Incarnate build, to be honest. Or like if I actually finished it. Oh, it's one of the ones that got swapped to Fusion and Evolution. Did I finish this build? Why am I using Cannonade? I feel like this doesn't make sense. Zedrin, thank you for the follow. Are we gonna hit 1,000 followers today? How close are we, bro? 976. Okay, we're still a little bit away. Okay. I don't gotta do. No shit, we're at 990. Oh shit, I had to refresh. We're only 10 followers away from 1,000. We are 10 followers away from 1,000, guys. At 1,000 followers, so in 10 followers, I have to do a 1,000 platinum giveaway on Discord. 1,000 platinum. So for those of you watching on YouTube, like I said, make sure you hop over to Twitch, drop me a follow if you want to make that giveaway happen sooner. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna replace this. Also, let me unlock this, and then move this over here. Free matter eye polarity based, and then I can fit Galvanized Shot. Galvanized Shot would actually be. It doesn't have super high. It doesn't have super high status chance, but with the multi shot and fire rate, it should proc enough status that this is gonna quickly be more damage than Cannonade is anyway. I just lose that on the punch through, obviously. But yeah, I typically prefer the fire rate, to be honest, on a lot of the weapons. And then in the X list, I would probably just use Prime Steady Hands. Follow you on YouTube, so I thought I would give you a follow here. I appreciate that, Zedrin. Thank you very much. Yeah, pretty generic build aside from, you know, I might switch the Arcane to like Deadhead, for example. Depends. Or Fortifier. No, I don't really use a Leto, to be honest. Unless it pops up as a weekly rotation weapon for EDA or something. I also found it hard to aim because I have a plus fire ribbon. Yeah, put on Prime Steady Hands for that nice 85% recoil reduction. What's up, Khalid? How you doing? Everybody was like losing their minds and you know, trolling the primed recoil mods. They're actually really good though, is the funny thing. Like 85% reduced recoil in the X-list slot is like objectively an amazing mod. I don't understand why people are. It's like, oh no, I'm hitting headshots more consistently. What a terrible mod. Especially for secondaries. Secondaries don't have, you know, like on primaries, for example, we have the Vigilante mod, which people often like to use the Vigilante mod because it's technically a DPS increase because that 5% chance to enhance your crits. But on secondaries, we don't have anything like that. Unless you're using a beam weapon where you need to use the ranged mods, ideally. There's really no reason not to use prime steady hands on most of them. Yeah, beam weapons are absolutely goated. They are gas. Serrata would just be a generic heavy attack build. Generic, you know, reflex. You said a width ribbon. Hold on, let me make sure this is all good. Why am I using exposure? Yeah, I guess I don't use influence on this. Yeah, exposure's fine. You can either go exposure or duplicate, but yeah, it just depends on your crit chance. My ribbon is toxin, crit chance, melee damage. Actually, holy shit, I forgot how good this was. Damn, this is a good ribbon. My god. Yeah, toxin, crit chance, melee damage, negative combo, which is irrelevant because it's a heavy weapon. And then the rest of it is a fairly basic heavy setup. If you don't like smite mods, you can replace this with whatever. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to put here. Smite mods are by far the most damage because they double dip dot damage. So the forced toxin dot on the Serrata is actually going to be increased by 140% damage, not 55%, because this times 1.55 actually applies twice. So 1.55 times 1.55, it's actually a 140% damage increase, so it more than doubles the damage of that dot. So if you want to do the most damage, you'll use this, but if not, you can just replace it with something else, like Gladiator Might, for example. Do I want a Lato ribbon? What's up, Dawson? How you doing? It's also my favorite game. Do I want a Lato ribbon T-spin? Do I? I don't think I have one. Do I? Let me go check here. No, I don't. It's multiplied, not additive. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's not 140% base damage. It's multiplicative damage. So it's multiplying your damage by 2.4x effectively. What do Lato ribbons cost? What do they cost? Oh, not very much. I mean, I'll give you like 20 plat for a T-spin. Dude, you're about to make breakfast and playing afterwards. Almost have a reaction. I mean, I could go for some food. I'll tell you what. Oh, you're not online right now, T-spin? I thought you were online. Sorry I said that. Never mind. I might buy it. Hey, I'll buy it off for like 20 plat if you want, T-spin. Yeah, let's put a different frame on. Who am I gonna play instead of Gara? I really like Gara for the bounties. I think well, maybe I'll stop doing this because I'm actually capped on standing right now. So maybe I should stop doing this. Should go do a Fisher instead, maybe. Or should I decorate? Decoration stream. You know how many freaking cosmetics I have that I haven't put down? Yeah, if you give it to me, I'll keep it, T-Spin. I'll use it whenever I get the Lato as a weekly. I got so much just random stuff I can put down. This is a big ass stone, bro. There you go. You can go right there. Big ass stone. How big is this air hockey table? Is this like literally this? This is literally a giant air hockey table, bro. We need more room back here, guys. I wish you could move this stuff. You're not allowed to, like this. All of this stuff is like hard coded in, and like all these fucking boxes here, dude. You could have so much room back here. Rotate. Hold on, is this playable? Can you actually play this? This is crazy. This is playable. Hold on. Look at my army of tanks, bro. This is not. It's not playable. That'd be cool if it was. You can remove it. The chairs? You're capping. It doesn't let me. What's up, Jules? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Let me place this. Oh, can I not place it here like I did in my arsenal? Can't place it here? Damn. Alright, where am I gonna put this? Where am I gonna put this? Right there, maybe? Is that cool? People always ask me what this is. What this cosmetic is. The Baruch Prime Mandala. They're like, where you get that? I'm like, you can't. Sorry. Move it over slightly. When you change the background colors, it lets you check off some of those decorations. Bro. Can you really? There's no way. I think you're lying to me, bro. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh, he's not lying to me. No fucking way, bro. No fucking way, bro. Oh, dude. Oh shit, everything is gone, bro. Oh shit, that cleared everything out. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on. Oh, that just made so much room, dude. Okay, my floofs need a couch though. Whoops, not Helmuth. Big ass Duviri couch right here. Oh shit, it's going crazy, guys. Alright, come here, floofs. Come here, my army. Come here, my floofs. Hey, you stop that. Don't do that to him. Yeah, let's put this right here, baby. No, go the other way. What are you doing? Look at this. Yeah. There we go. Lots of room. Lots of room. Can fit even more floofs on here, dude. This is the content you guys are here that you're here for. He made this look holy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Can fit so many more floofs. Warframe house flipper crossover. Yeah. Man, I did not know you could clear out all those decorations. That is crazy. I have so many decorations, man. Should I put this right here on my desk? This is a cool decoration. Put that right there. Alice's staff. Let's put that. We just put that on the wall, or no? It doesn't. No, I feel like that. Hold on. This needs a pedestal. This needs a pedestal. Let's put down a pedestal Umbra. How about that? There we go. There we go. Fuck you, Ballas. What else am I putting down? I have so many random things, dude. Data Cube pet toy. Do they actually play with this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Do they actually play with this? If they actually play with this toy, that'd be so cool. Because I have 5 of these for some reason. You do not have enough remaining capacity to place that. What? What do you mean? So many decorations, dude. I feel like I should put stuff right by my door. Why do I have 17 of these? I have 17 Granum Crown decorations. The hell? You can't put them on the wall? Come on. Oh, can I? What's tab? Huh? Surface snapping? These don't look the same. That's interesting. Let's see if we can make like a random archway here or something. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I want the blue side showing, so hold on. How do I make this look good? This is very important content right now, guys. You don't understand how important this is. Trust me. This could actually look pretty cool if I get it right. Why? Why are you saying I can't place there? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it because I'm out of place? What are you doing to me? Come on. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Why are you saying I can't place here, bro? Am I fucked? Am I fucked, chat? What's going on here? Why is it doing this to me? Why is it doing this to me? Is it because of these? I can literally put it right here, but I can't put it. There's some kind of like placement dead zone here. Oh, that's fucking annoying, dude. That is really annoying. Wow. All right, we're gonna have to redesign this. Maybe I'll just move this. Come on. Bruh. All right, who am I gonna hire to be my decorator, huh? Why is it messed up? Maybe it should just be against the wall actually. Why do these look different sizes? Am I going insane? These are both supposedly scale up all the way. Why is it? Are these the same size? Yeah, I think they're okay. I'm just having a stroke, I guess. Do one more. This is too hard, guys. I can put builds together, but I can't decorate properly. It's too hard. Oh shit, I forgot about the one over there. Hold on. Nope, that's Helmuth. What am I doing? I forgot about the one random crown that I left over here. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Not right now, Cedric. I'm good. Oh my god, I'm so hungry, dude. I should have gotten some eggs yesterday when I was at work. I'm gonna order a salmon bowl, I think, real quick here. One sec. One sec, lads. There we go. Siri, 20-minute timer. 20-minute timer. There we go. Ooh, I didn't mean to go out there, actually. I did not mean to do that. I forgot I'm not doing batteries anymore. I forgot. I forgore. Let me back in. Let me in. Let me in. There is an alchemy up. I'm gonna go fuck around with Clairvo for a little bit. I might have a trade come in, who knows? Actually, hold on. Did I spin my traces? I feel like I'm capped right now. I am capped right now. I am indeed capped. Okay, let's get some more of these. How many of those Tenora sets did I get the other day? Tenora... I got 3. Which I also don't think I actually listed. I did not. Tenora Prime Barrel. Let's grab some more of these. I can't wait to hop into this mission and then immediately have somebody message me for a trade. So I have to leave. Stop sniffing my hand. I'm not. I'm rubbing my mustachio.
These foes deserve your respect. Kill them with quick deaths, and I with victory.
Watch out. I'm detecting void.
You have joined the Codex.
Oh! JD Real with the sub. Appreciate that. You're an absolute beast. Thank you very much. See you, Zedrin. Come on, Lotus, open the doors. Oh, I forgot I still have a helmet charger on. Whoops. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Things get more kills than I am. Oh, well, not anymore. Oh, that's what happens when you don't have the ability up. There you go.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
You're still getting that crit damage? I am. It's completely useless, but yes, I am getting it. I am getting all that crit damage that I definitely do not need.
Tenno, if you have a necromat, this would be an excellent place to deploy.
Which is way less of a, if I did care about damage, it's way less of a damage increase than a single viral proc from my Panzer would be. Somebody's calling me. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, hello. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Scam call got me killed, bro. Back to it. It's not even this fucking state that I live in. Why is it calling me? Whatever. Loving the Okina recently? Yeah, it's insane. Not gonna lie, what I should be doing is live recording a video right now because I'm behind on videos. But I'm feeling lazy. Maybe after I eat, we'll see. Should do a video on the Cyotid. Oh, how did that go down? Didn't I? Well, I guess I didn't get my overguard back in time. It doesn't actually make you immortal. You're just nearly immortal. If you take damage too fast, they can still hit you between losing your overguard and getting the next dagger back. $34 million red crit. We like it.
The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
Holy shit. My Helmuth Charger just hit 493 million damage with the contagious spawn. Holy fuck, dude. He just hit damage cap. He just hit 2 billion damage. Oh, the Charger hits hard. No, contagious spawn hits hard. Literally every companion with contagious spawn will hit damage cap if you just have enough enemies lined up.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural sentry. Destroy them. They are drawing from your life support.
That was pretty funny to see though. Gotta say. Let me actually get out of here. I'm gonna go take a look at the. Well, let me kill this guy first. Okay, bro. Relax. Let me shoot you in the head a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Me playing as Calero, not using my melee.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. Strike to win. The lesson ends.
How do we feel about this new secondary? The Cyotid. I think it's pretty goated, personally. Really good for grouping, and it's also not bad for damage. Still trying to figure out what damage build I like the best. I should try gas electric. We double AoE, group them up, hit them with a double whammy AoE. What arcane do I use though? That's the question. Only useful for grouping, well, that's not true. That's definitely not true. Damage is actually quite good. Do you like Ash? I don't ever really use him, but he's good, yeah. I need to shave my mustache, dude. Why is my nose so itchy? Maybe instead of gas electric, we go gas elementalist or gas gas Bane mod would be good, obviously. I'm in solo mode. I forgot. Selling my last Dreamer's Wrath. Multi-shot ribbon 4? Yeah, that is nice. I'm gonna group the max enemies. One thing I wish the Cyotid did is that I wish the alt fire, when it pulled enemies, I wish the tethers applied to your modded status. It would make it a insanely good grouping tool. Even more so than it already is. Oh my god, can I type? There we go. Do I want to stick with Encumber? Or do I want to switch to something else? I don't know that I've tried to innervate yet. It does actually attack pretty fast. Bomb first, thank you for the follow. Let's try innervate, and that also lets us drop pistol gambits. Cucumber is good. Cucumbers are pretty good, I agree. Dropping that would allow us to go keep all this and run Elementalist. How's it going? It's gonna go a lot better once my food gets here because I am so hungry. It's going great in the Warframe though. Thanks for asking. Yeah, well, let's go to a different simulacrum. I always go the same one. Let's go to the Oro Worm Arena simulacrum. How about that one? You know what I keep forgetting to do? I keep forgetting to put on that scythe skin. I put on the Thalos, for example. Yeah, the Rubalon heavy scythe skin. There we go. Oh, those colors are not good. Oh no. Keep forgetting to do that. Your neck still hurts from yesterday? Sorry to hear that. Why are these guys only... Oh... Why do the different simulacrums have different fucking enemy caps, dude? So... I can only summon level 205s here. This is... Okay. This is why I go to the fucking other simulacrum, dude. Fuck this, man. So stupid. Why would... Why? I can only summon 205 in that one, but here I can summon up to 230s because this one goes 25 levels higher. I'm trying to use some variety, but they don't want me to. They want me. Okay. Need to get some kills for my galvanized stacks. All right, yep, that's pretty goated. Yeah, that's pretty good. Even single target damage, I don't even think is bad. Yeah, for this being no Warframe buffs, yeah. Just throw Roar on top, see how funny it is. Why is this not grouping? Group, please. Did they ever fix the, these having bugged range? No, it's still 15 meters instead of 10 meters. Very nice. Now here's the question, do we keep electric or do we go something else? So right now we're doing gas electric. You know what we could do? What if instead of electric we go magnetic for the overguard damage, and then against overguard and shielded enemies, magnetic would still give us electric. We would also get the extra crit damage from this. And that way we also still have 3 different damage types for galvanized shot, and sometimes 4 different damage types, because in that case it would be magnetic and electric. I thought it was meant to be 15, but it would say 10. Well, when you... Oh, now it says 15. Wait, what? They changed the wording. This said 10. I'm not fucking crazy. This said 10. This said 10, I swear to God, dude. This said 8 enemies within 10 meters, not 15 meters. Okay, so they actually want it to be 15 meters. Well, that's crazy. So I guess the... Okay. Well, that's nice. We like that. Oh, that's right. Xmas are immune to grouping is the only problem. I forgore. Hold on, let me think here. Let me cook. Why are you not testing this on a Hydroid? Why would I be testing this on Hydroid? Because it's the best frame to test secondaries with. I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. Does it count as successful data extraction even if the alarm sounds? In terms of mission success, yes. It's mainly this last mod spot that's making me think here. Let me change this to an Omni. Let's try the double whammy for dot damage here. Elementalist and a Bane mod. A double whammy kablammy. We definitely like that gas damage. The problem is that people don't like Bane mods. People do not like Bane mods. Let's try the electric again. What's up, Sticky? How you doing? Well, I think the Thalus is pretty good. All right, let's try Blast also. Frostbite. That's right, it'd be Blast Toxin because they have an 8. I forgot about that. Okay. Are we using heated charge for the weighting, or are we using something else? Let's try this first. Okay, well that works. That certainly works. That definitely works. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's try with less guys, because the more guys there is, the more effective it is. Let's try a more realistic-ish number, like, you know, like 7 guys instead of 20. Yeah, still cooks. Okay. Where crit chance? Crit chance is from secondary innervate. It's from the arcane. That's where we're getting it from. How come the gun says it only groups 8 enemies, but it's grouped 20 here? It's because it doesn't say it groups enemies. It says that it groups 8 enemies and it multiplies a multi-shot. The number of enemies afflicted is multiplied with multi-shot. It says it on the trait. Alternate fire lobs a webbed snare that damages, paralyzes, and groups up to 8 enemies within 15 meters. The number of enemies afflicted is multiplied by multi-shot. So yeah, it's because of multi-shot. So if you have, you know, if you double your shots, for example, and you go from 8 to 16 people. So with galvanized diffusion alone, you should be be able to hit at least like 20 guys ish. Yeah, blast is goated. I think what sucks? The Cyotid? You'd be incorrect then. Do you think the grouping range is affected by any mod? No, it's not. I already tried Fulmination. It doesn't do anything. It would be really funny if it was affected. What's up, Rage? How you doing? Yeah, let me whip out the Thallus. Right now on the Thallus, I'm using a build that somebody actually recommended in chat, a magnetic melee vortex build. Melee vortex sucks all the enemies together when you proc magnetic, and then we can combine that with the explosive growth evolution, which makes shards detonate. So by grouping guys up, we're making those overlapping detonations more effective. Let me double check this. Hold on. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. Nice Warframe drip. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me double check. Oh shit, is my food here? Oh, my food's here. Hold on. I'm back. I'm so hungry, dude. It's a mukbang stream now. You have to bear with me for a moment here. I'm so fucking hungry. Companion mods for beginners? Yeah. I actually have a video called 2025 New Player Loadout Guide. It gives you an entire loadout recommendation. So Warframe weapons companion. I'll show you the companion. So Taxon with the Taxon with the Artax. Here's a zero, like a no reactor, no forma build. If you want to use a reactor and do some more investment, here's a better version of the build. Here's a Artax, no catalyst build, so just these 4 mods makes it actually very good. And here's a catalyst version of the build with a. There's a mod missing. I don't know what that is. What is that? Or maybe that's all. I don't know. Yeah, there's some of the builds for you. Oh, this guy wants to trade me. Hopefully he's still coming. This is because it's 100 plat. Since you're watching on YouTube, you should be able to rewind anyway, Rage. So if you need to scrub back to where I was showing the build, you can. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. This feels so good. Is this guy here yet? No, still not here. Get away from me, bug. You can't have my food. Mine. Selling this mod for 100 plat is diabolical, dude. What did I order? I ordered a salmon power bowl from Piata. It's quinoa, roasted sweet potato, roasted broccoli, roasted corn, yogurt, harissa sauce, hummus, sliced tomatoes, a bunch of delicious stuff. Pickled onions. Very good. Pretty healthy too. It's usually a vegetarian item, but I always add salmon to it. All right. I was about to show the Thallus before I got that trade offer. Man, I'm hungry. Ugh. It's hard work sitting here in this chair, guys, playing video games. I'll tell you what. Really builds up the appetite. You know what I'm saying? One sec. I'm gonna put my food away. All right, I'm back. We need more missions that require multiple players. Now everything can be solo. Yeah, it is pretty easy to solo everything. How do you get Sentinels and their weapons like Tazagor? A lot of them for the regular Sentinels, if they're not Prime, you can just get the blueprints off the market. If they're Prime, they come from relics, of course. And when you build a Sentinel, the Sentinel also inherently comes with its weapon. So when you build the carrier, for example, it also comes with the sweeper weapon. So you don't have to actually build it. Stuff like the Tazakor, though, those you do separately get, I think, from... That's like along with the MOA stuff that you buy from Legs, a guy named Legs in Fortuna. Those ones you might have to build. One sec here. I'm actually going to increase the price of biotic rounds because it realistically is probably going to sell for more than 100 plat eventually. All right. Let's unpause these guys. See, they don't get as clumped because they do get put up on. They get put up on spikes. Is PvP available in Simulacrum? If you I think you can turn on friendly damage, yeah. If you turn on, yeah, you can turn on friendly fire. Any overpowered things in Warframe? There's a ton of overpowered things. And yeah, Warframe is full of power creep. Why do I... I'm just gonna make this an Omni. So I don't have a TennoCreate on. Alright. Definitely slow attack speed until you get the Incarnate mode activated. Or Berserker stacks, at least. Shit, I forgot to put on Naramon, didn't I? No, never mind. I have Naramon on. Nice. Let me take my companion off. I forgot my companion's on. Or, well, put on my companion I actually use, at least. There we go. My taxons load up a bunch of different random statuses. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the Affliction's heavy build or light build. This is a reflex build. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong damn build. Am I stupid? That's why I was like, why is Berserker Fury not giving me? This is the wrong damn build. Here we go. This is the let me rename these properly. Heavy Affliction combo Affliction. There we go. I am special. You know what unironically makes this a lot better is the secondary that it came out with.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
Why are they not getting grouped? I threw that out before I hit them. Hold on. Group them with my... What? Oh, hold on. I'm too tired, guys. We should make the Nairmon combo decay, but yeah, I'm definitely not going to revive off these guys, am I? Just kill me. Come on. I forgot I even had the damage turned on. Whoops. Shock Flare, thank you for the follow. God, I need to shave my mustache where I gotta work today, dude. Whew, yeah, it shreds when you have grouping. Holy shit. Look at that. You just hit him a few times and the procs can basically finish them off. That's funny. So does being impaled not count for afflictions? Being impaled doesn't count. Like, okay, so being impaled does not count as lifted, it looks like. Does this actually have an anti-synergy with afflictions then? Because if they're impaled, you can't get the regular knockdown, right? So let me actually change this. Let's change this to the crit weak point evolution. Also, let me make sure I don't have the other heavy evolution on. I forgot the... No, it's on the right one, okay. Yeah, it goes pretty hard with the Cyotid grouping for you. Let's try it non-grouping. Wait, why is it still impaling, guys? Didn't I just fucking change that? So, okay, simulacrum being just doing simulacrum things, I guess. Hold on. Just built Valkyrie for the first time. No potato through the Cytoid Spinner X and unranked Super Unhunter destroyed in Sanctuary Onslaught. Very nice. What would you do to improve some of the other melee arcanes to be able to bring more variety into them? There's plenty of variety. Do you mean to make them compete with influence? Is that what you mean? That's nerf influence there. Otherwise, that's kind of hard to do. You either need to make every arcane basically just as overpowered, or you just have to nerf influence to bring it down to where the other ones are. There's still situations in which the other ones are worth using, like heavy attack scenarios, for example, but yeah, it's hard to beat turning a melee into an 18-meter AoE. Just remove influence? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Honestly, it would not be a good idea anyway. That would just make people be insanely upset. It would be better to make people feel like we have more other viable options and more scenarios. You know, I wonder if the fact that I had these guys frozen is actually fucking up my ability to apply extra status because I can't knock them down. Isn't there supposed to be... I was gonna say, there's a knockdown built into this. Yeah, on the light attacks, there's a knockdown built into the combos, so when they get knocked down, they get a bunch of those procs. Oh, it's not terrible. It's godly when you group them up like this. You do this, and all of a sudden, everybody dies instantly. Like bang bang ta-da. I just accidentally spent all my combo. Whoops. I mean, Goss at a point where I need Arcanes and Archon Shards and maybe some Prime Mods feels stuck. I mean, if you specifically care about progressing on Goss, you do want to get Arcane Aegis. I mean, right now it's really easy to get Arcane's Worm because there's an Arcane event going on. Go run the Operation 8 Claw and you can get tons of Arcanes super fast. The main one that you're going to want is Arcane Aegis. Give me a moment here. Let me just buy another one. Here, let me throw on a an unranked Arcane Aegis, okay? And fast deflection. And let me show you something. I do need to get my bar up though. All right, I need Aegis to go off, so I'm gonna die briefly. Give me a moment. I need to actually. I should have used shield pads. I should have used shield pads. That's my fault for the showcase. All right, guys, shoot at me. There we go. Okay. Now watch this. This is a rank 0 Aegis, by the way, not rank 5. This is one singular Aegis. There's an interaction on Goss where if you have his, as long as you have your battery bar active, I think you need to have at least like an 80% battery, but just have your bar maxed out. Have your battery up, have fast deflection on, and then after Arcane Aegis triggers one single time, you will have infinite shield regen. This makes you immortal to everything in the game except for toxin damage and magnetic status effects. So if you want to make your Goss better, go get literally one single Arcane Aegis. You don't even need a rank 5. I'm literally just standing here. Not even. I'm not using his second ability either. You don't need his second ability. It's completely useless when you use this to survive. They can't kill me. You're actually immortal. Yeah, I have a Goss video on YouTube, Warmatory. If you go to my channel and watch my Goss video, it's called like the secret Goss build or something like that. It's a melee focused Goss build using his aug. If you want to see my full build, I'll show it to you. It's right here. I forgot this guy messaged me. Anyways, this is my full build. It's a weapons platform build with thermal transfer, arcane aegis plus arcane fury for melee damage. I'm using the mecha set. If you don't care to use the mecha set, you can replace these with whatever you want. He has a lot of mod freedom since he's basically immortal with just one mod, so feel free to replace those. Just a ton of duration, ton of strength, no range, because the only thing I care about in regards to thermal transfer is the fact that, or thermal sunder is the fact that it activates thermal transfer, so I don't care about it actually hitting guys. Energy is not really a problem because we have so much duration. And I'm using Kalervo's Wrathful Advance ability, replacing his second ability, because again, since you're immortal from the Arcane Aegis Fast Deflection combo, his second ability is basically useless, because it gives you energy, which you don't really need, and it gives you DR, and you don't need DR when you're immortal, so I replaced that with Wrathful Advance for a crazy melee build. If you want to do a non-melee build, then you can replace this with something like Nourish or Roar or whatever, for example. I'm at a Health Tank Zaku. I'm gonna ban you for saying Health Tank Zaku. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you can make it work, especially with the mecha set, the mecha armor bonus. Alright, Cyotid. These things are kind of goated, to be honest. There we go. Woo. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does that count as a non-hit? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this some hilarious innervate tech on the Cytoid? Guys, this grouping pool counts as a hit for innervate, but I don't think it doesn't trigger innervate though. Bro, I'm at 200% innervate right now. 210, 220, 230, 240. 250. Bro, this is hilarious. It doesn't trigger the innervate proc, but it stacks it. I have 300% crit chance right now, dude. Watch, it's gonna red crit. That's so funny. Well, that's something I would mention in the video. Yeah, these are one of my new favorite secondaries, dude. Did you show Garuda? Not recently, no. Nobody talked about Garuda. Let's add thermal transfer on top of this, just to be funny, because why not? Come on, group them. What are you doing? Yeah, these things are goated. I'm a fan. Am I using a... No, that's right. I'm not using a Bane. Now, the question is still, do we keep... Do we keep Prime T to charge here? We could go... They have innate toxin, so if we went Jolt, then it would be Blast Corrosive.
Okay.
With a bit more status chance. Oh, is that 27.8? It's actually technically slightly less blast weighting. It goes from 29.5 to 27.8. We do gain the benefit of corrosive armor stripping though, which is not terrible. You think DE would have had a billion grouping weapons in the game by now? Yeah? I wouldn't mind punch through either. So, like merciless gunfight, for example. I would not mind punch through because you constantly have all these dudes grouped up. Come on, let me get a kill for my galvanized stacks. Yeah. Yeah, even if you just shoot at the chest, it's pretty good thanks to the punch through. Why is it not grouping all of them? Group. Group. What are you doing? Are you guys stuck? Hello? Oh, what? Work? Okay.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
And these things are really insane on Protea, dude. The grouping for Protea's blaze turrets. Oh my god, it's so good. Look at this. Watch this shit. Just insta murder. Since they're all clumped up. Just evaporates. Just absolutely evaporates. Hilarious.
You have joined the Codex.
Our dog, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. What is a Warframe that everyone uses that you seem to never use? I mean, I don't actually use Revenant that often. Revenant is literally the most used frame in the game, and you basically never see me use him for like actual runs. Like I've taken Revenant to level cap Cascade a few times, partially just to, you know, as a showcase to newer players to how easy it can be. But aside from that, I basically never bring Revenant unless I just want to mindlessly do like my Coda boss fight, for example. But whenever I'm doing a Fisher, I'd never bring Revenant to Fishers. Revenant main off stream, so yeah, if you look at my profile, I actually have 3.7 million kills on Revenant. Wonder how many kills I do have. Let's go take a look. Let's go see here. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. There he is. Oh, this doesn't sound right. I got way more kills than that. How does it calculate kills? I thought it was all kills while you have the frame equipped, but this only says 2,570, which this sounds way too low. But clearly, as you can see, I don't use Revenant that much. 1.5% usage. Not even half a billion affinity. A lot of my frames have like a billion, like they're at like the affinity cap. Barely any kills. It's just ability kills. Kills only count abilities. Huh. Well, yeah, that's why my Gyre has 500,000 kills. But yeah, just off affinity and usage, you can see I don't use them that much. Now Gyre, on the other hand, 481,000 kills, and I'm at the affinity cap. Yeah, I do indeed have 500,000. Also, fuck you, Gino. Octavia's also boring, yeah. The reason Octavia's never gonna get nerfed, even though she's one of the most broken frames in the game, is because nobody plays her. How mad would you be, Gino, if I was like, yeah, sure, and I go and I have a fully re-omniforma Gyre? Oh, I can't view that in here. Hold on. Just the health tank build. Parasitic armor, alright. I'm surprised you're not using the mecha set for this to get the mecha armor, the 60% armor per person detonated. Never seen me use Volt. I used Volt last night for the Elite Temporal Archimedia. I got Volt and the actually you would have loved last night, T-Spin. I was using Volt with the cost assist, the code of cost assist, because that was two of the things they gave me. I was absolutely shredding. Yeah, I just threw on a generic. Well, actually, it's not a generic build. I threw on a. I already have that on. What was I using? I actually was using Smite Murmur, even though it's not even Murmur enemy. So I was doing so much damage, which is funny because I had a dead mod slot because I was using Smite Murmur, and there's no Murmur there, obviously. But yeah, this is what I was using on Volt. I don't have any attack speed because I was playing as Volt, and I don't have any electric on here because I was using Shock Trooper, so I was able to free up 2 mod slots. Is your back room a foot massage parlor, or am I just deliriously hallucinating? Guys, he's on to me. He's on to me. He knows I play feet frame. You know what, fuck it, let's put on spring-loaded blade. Double range, baby. Double range, baby. Actually, I guess it does have electricity anyway, because that's what it's currently, that's what the valence currently is. Let's actually put this on and change it to magnetic. Forgot this thing has corrosive damage innately too. It's pretty base, to be honest. Gladiator Vice, it's attack speed. 30% attack speed. Electric procs. Is there any other Volt skins I want? You guys like my Toys R Us Amir? Look at this shit. Plastic Toys R Us Amir fashion, baby. Cereal box prime Amir, yep. Oh, that's actually not. Wait, where's this getting red from? What? Where's the red from? There's no red here. What? Why is it still red and yellow? There's no red and yellow. Am I having a fucking stroke? It's never changing the... I'm so confused. What is happening? Okay, now that was weird. The fuck? Why? Hold on. What? Why is the under... Am I having... Guys, what is happening? Oh. I'm on the wrong screen. That's what it is. That would help. Dementia kick... Yeah, I mean, I am 75... I'm actually 75 years old, guys. I just moisturize really well. It's actually not horrific. What palette is this? Sanctum? I like that bronzy color from Sanctum. It's not bad, actually. Interesting. Why? Oh, it's this color. Okay. All right, he's got 2 daggers back there. That's cool. That's not bad. We can keep it simple. The Ember Air. I gotta use the Ember Heirloom palette just to flex on all of you that don't have it. Bro is sponsored by Nivea. What is that? Is that a medicine? That's crazy. I like the gold fingers. It's nice. We gotta have the shades on, of course. You can't not run the shades. Seems like the like a shock ephemera to be fitting for him. Maybe we'll make it subtle, just use the shocking step instead of the vengeful. Yeah, these probably all look stupid, don't they? Yeah, probably won't use a Signa. Ooh, shit, that looks terrible. Let's change that. Turn my boy to a VTuber? What? Huh? That was a good call. Yeah, the Edo does have that electric effect. Haven't used those in a while. Do I feel like using... Am I gonna use a Syndana? I love the Syndana like fucking everybody now, dude. We should have known. What, the Rift Guard Syndana? I gotta flex on poor people. Come on, dude. You need to, when you watch me, you need to feel that I'm better than you. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Hamza. Kind of generic. What, the Rift Guard? The Rift Guard Syndana? Oh, it's so nice, though. I don't know what to use. What do I want to use on him? Least toxic streamer? Yeah. Flex and have taste as well? Yeah, I do have taste. That's my taste. Imagine if I cared what other people think. That'd be crazy. No, actually, you can't like the Syndana because other people wear it. I don't even know what I would put on here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I don't care if other people are wearing something. I don't need to feel special. If I want to wear the fucking Rift Guard Syndana, then I'm gonna wear the Rift Guard Syndana that I bought with real money. So I'm gonna fucking wear it. I don't know if I actually want to wear it on him though. I do like the frock to shoulder guards. Those are some of my favorite shoulder guards. They're gas. How much was it? How much was what? If you're talking about the Rift Guard, it's $25 for the pack. It's $25, yeah. For me, it was like 100 and something bucks because I'm actually going to TennoCon. So I got it as part of that. Go on Warframe Market Hamza and you can look up prices. I don't know what's like. If I type in electric, is there any? No. If I type in volt, is there any? The cathode Syndana? I have so many Syndanas that I haven't worn a single time. Wish that didn't clip into the back so much, but I did like this one, the Nasaru Syandana. It's nice. It's pretty pretty laid back as well. It's not super in your face. Maybe I'll try that one out. Maybe we'll try that out. I almost forgot that the whole reason I put this on is to showcase the cost assist build I was running. I can't lie, having corrosive, magnetic, and electric on the same build is kind of goated. Kind of goated, to be honest. You know what? I might as well go 5 minutes and crack a relic open.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. The Oregon Neural Sentry is
Let me in.
You know it.
you're near a fissure. Tenno, if you have a necronaut, this would be an excellent place to deploy it. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
It do be murdering. Yeah, I go to TennoCon every year, Gino. The only TennoCon that I've missed is the very first one in 2016. I've been to every TennoCon from 2017 onward. And yes, I do live in the States. I live in America. Yeah, this thing completely shreds, as you can see. Literally over 150 kpm. I feel like my duration is really low, though. I need to double check my Volt build and see how much duration I have. Oh, never mind. I think it's fine. I was reading a different number. I guess I forgot how short speed is. Melee weapon deals increased damage, lol. Yeah, this is the cost assist. Cost assist and Volt. And there's the sludge trail. Come on, buddy, walk over it. I'm using both primed reach and spring-loaded blade right now, so I have very good range on the melee. TennoCreate goes hard in the cost assist. Yeah, free sludge trails, baby. I should have gone a heat on the element for the Cossus actually, because then I could have spread heat and electric through influence. That would have been funny. Because the electric from Shock Trooper is uncombined, so it doesn't turn into radiation. It's uncombined electric and uncombined heat if you do that. Shock Trooper is so good, dude. Ever since they changed it to be uncombining, it's so fucking goated. I'm also basically immortal, as you can see here.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Got a trade waiting on me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave at the 5-minute mark. Just wanted to showcase how funny this is.
Sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers. The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave,
Let me out of here. Yeah, this was murdering yesterday in the Temporal Archimedia.
Tenno, the void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
So we learn the importance.
Will the electric procs for magnetic when it pops a shield or overguard proc influence? Forget if I tested that or not. I don't know. Does Valkyrie get healing with her weapons or just her claws? No, the lifesteal is from using her 4th ability. It's just her claws. Which, I mean, her claws is all I use when I'm playing as Valkyrie anyway. Especially because you get triple the Warcry armor when you're in her 4th. And her claws are really good. Really wish I did not have to go to work today. Another glaive set gone. What's up, Swaney? How you doing? I forget. What are the calendar buffs? Every 10th shot adds blast. Adds 10 blast stacks on hit. Hopefully that counts multi-shot. We haven't gotten the free gas damage or free electric damage one yet. I love those ones. We love free elemental damage. Alright, got the former building. The only weekly I have not done is my calendar, right? I did Teshin. I did that, yeah. 10 blast on 10 hit sounds nutty. Yep. Free blast is always goated. Still trying to decide in this last mod slot for the Cyotid. Especially if you're buffing it, basically any option is fine. Merciless Gunfight, Prime Tutored Charge. Obviously a spell mod is an ideal option. People just hate using them. Even Hornet Strike wouldn't be terrible, although usually you wouldn't want to do that. The Magnetic mod, Magnetic Might or whatever it's called. Yeah, Hornet Strike's not a terrible idea. Depends on how much you're considering your entire loadout. Really, Galvanized Shot gives you a good amount of base damage, even with only 3 damage types. So that's 360% base damage. And if you're using like a Panzer, for example, a Panzer is going to have viral on a lot of the enemies, so that's a 4th one. Plus whatever your Panzer like claws attack with, so that's potentially, depending on the kind of companion you're using, you can get anywhere from like 1 to like fucking 6 extra status types from your companion. Pytor's actually quite fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Horn Strike would not be bad. More base damage for the blast procs. Try that. We can try it out. I love Panzer. Yeah, Panzer's goated. Let's throw on Nezha. Let's do some Nezha grind in here. So you know what? I'll go do my calendar. I'm not getting any standing for the Hex if I go do this, but it's whatever. Kill 40 enemies with Warframe abilities. Alright, let me change. Let me change my frame then, actually. Let's bring it to Goth. I'm sure I can get kills with their horses. Oh, you know what? I think I needed to change my mods, actually. Didn't I burn out these mods? My Parazon mod. I sure did. Good thing I remembered that. What percent am I on? On to 50? Okay. 2 more stabs. The Goth is so good, dude. I'm capped for the day on standings. That's what I was talking about, Gino. Help Zerman bounties. You asking for help, Jason, or asking a question, or what? It's crazy that these are actually intended to be 15 meters of holy mother of lag, dude. What is happening? Bro, this lag isn't. Oh, I'm getting encoding overload. What the fuck? Hold on. Fucking Pulvania, dude. Fuck off, man. The only places I get encoder overload are my fucking streams. Okay, well, we're not doing fucking Hulvania then. Because it wants to act like shit right now. DE, please fucking fix Hulvania. Oh my god. So annoying, dude. Sorry about the stream going crazy for a second there, guys. God, that's so annoying, man.
Deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? The Oregon Neural Sentry is attempting to purge.
He says, no.
Stand by for life support.
It's weird because Warframe is usually one of the, it is still one of the most well optimized games I've ever played. There's just these individual areas that all of a sudden run like total dog shit. And it's very confusing.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Yeah, actually good throwing knives. Crazy. Well, the Despair Incarnate's good, obviously, but I think these are definitely the best throwing knives in the game now. Largely just because of the grouping effect. Absolutely insane grouping. Sometimes it just doesn't group them though, which is weird. It's just like, what if I just didn't group? I know it doesn't work on Xmas, but that happens on regular enemies. Hopefully these never get popular, so the Riven dispo gets really high. Then I can get a 300% multi-shot Riven. Wouldn't that be nice? Q9 Karnan. Those do also exist, yes. I forgot about those. I think these are, and still, if the question is what's the best throwing knives in the game, I think it's these. I think the grouping pulls them ahead of everything. Oh, they got my ass. I'm not shield gate maxing. Yeah, these things absolutely love Innervate. It is really funny that the grouping stacks innervate, but it doesn't consume innervate. So if you want to, you can just stack up with like a 1000% innervate and then go crazy. Get out of here, Mania. God, the grouping is just so good. It's so fucking good. And on a unrelated to the weapon note, you guys should really be using Dagoth if you're not already. I took Dagoth to level cap Cascade, and it was one of the easiest level caps I've ever done. Wisps, I actually needed that. That's fucking crazy. Wisp systems, okay. I need at least 14 of those. I have 9 right now, so that's good. I didn't even realize that was the relic I was running. Oh, I was too focused on the Thraxy boy. Gotta pay attention to my abilities. I should be max ranked by the next relic that I crack. Should you really crack relics more often? You should. It's a good time. My favorite content is fishers. I love fishers. Have you got a build video for Dagoth? Yeah, I have a video for basically the exact build that I'm using right now, or close to. I think the build video is exactly this build, except for maybe one arcane difference, which I mentioned in the video, I believe. So, yeah, if you go look up Dagoth on my channel, you'll find it. I only have one video on her. She's basically a like the only reason that I've got down is because I wasn't paying attention properly. If you're playing Dagoth properly, you're basically immortal. You never go down. You have infinite energy. You do absolutely insane damage. Thanks to her crit damage buff. I'm using a Phantom Eyes on her, so that's an armor strip. And a slow, so that's really good. It's really funny if you combine that with the slow from her first ability, because slows stack multiplicatively. So you can make the acolytes basically stand still, as well as armor stripping them. I'm gonna play more, but I don't know where to start. Yep. I got you covered. Yeah, these things are absolutely goated. One of my new favorite secondaries. See, like right there, why did none of those guys get dragged right there? Why did that just happen? None of those guys just got dragged. And they're not all Xmas. Like I know the Xmas are immune to it, but there's people that aren't Xmas just ignoring the drag sometime. I like Gyre better than I do love Zaku. Zaku is basically, you know, the void version of Gyre, but yeah, Gyre is definitely my favorite. Gyre is definitely the easier one to use. Like, they're both super easy to keep their abilities up, but Gyre is literally automated. Like, the third and the fourth are fully automated as long as you're getting kills, as opposed to the occasional recast you gotta do on Zaku. Range invigorated snapshot Gyre and a Fisher is so... You were saying you need to do Fishers more? You need to get a 100% range invigoration on Gyre so you can have like 365% range, and then go to a Fisher and get corrupted and have 730% range and snapshot it along with the double strength. You've never seen anything more disgusting in your entire life, I promise you. The pool gets fucked up by terrain. Well, isn't that annoying? I just pulled these guys onto a wall, though. How does that work? And these things do have flight time, right? These aren't hit scan, because I'm using the flight speed mod on the Exilus. Yeah, no, yeah, they're flight time. That's not hit scan. Oh, damn it! I keep not paying attention, dude. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's definitely not hit scan. I wish Zaku guns were a bit better on base steel path. What do you mean? They do get, I mean, they do get stronger as you go up in levels because they scale off enemy level, but Zaku shreds, even at the start of missions in my own experience. Alright, these are max rank. Let me get out of here after I kill these guys. Go, gadget crewmate. Thank you for the follow, Mr. --PR. Appreciate that. Can you join? Unfortunately, I'm actually about to go because I have to go to work. My streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and we just hit 2 p.m. So I actually need to go in a moment here to go to my day job. Unfortunately. If only I could just talk about Warframe all day. Yeah, armor is also irrelevant on Zaku. You have access to an armor strip, so I don't know why that would matter. Just take their armor off. Oh, did Warframe just go live? The main Warframe channel just went live? They did. All right, well, that's a good opportunity, guys. All right, it's 2 p.m. Unfortunately, I gotta go. I have to go to I was about to say I gotta go to armor soon. I gotta go to armor soon, guys. I gotta go to work soon. Gotta armor strip my work. Gotta go to work. Unfortunately, I can't talk about Warframe all day. That's the dream. That's the dream. Maybe someday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have a Cyotid video out tomorrow. I meant to have it out today, but I ended up not getting that done yesterday. So I'm gonna have a video on that weapon that we were just testing out tomorrow. I promise you. I'm gonna talk about it being a goated weapon for grouping and also really good for damage. Good shit. And yeah, so we're gonna go raid the Warframe channel because Warframe themselves is currently live right now. So let's go do that. You guys have been great. For those of you watching on YouTube, feel free to hop over on Twitch real quick. Drop me a follow if you haven't already. We are at 995 followers. We're 5 followers away, guys. 5 followers away from doing the 1,000 platinum giveaway. What do I do for work? I work at Sam's Club. I'm a stalker. Stock the shelves. Much less exciting than my my streaming job, I'll tell you what. All right, let's go raid Warframe, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for the follow.
Enough resource